Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile. We finally finished up our war with France, and we are now the holders of the Crown of Castile. So we have our personal union, we're in a very powerful position, however, we are hurting as far as manpower is concerned, and we also, in our battles, have not quite done everything that we need to do. So, one of those things that we need to do is go ahead and embargo our rivals. That will help keep our power projection nice and high, give us some extra power coming in, as well as leaders without upkeep and so on and so forth. So let's quickly go ahead and... Oh, wait a second. We can't issue embargoes while we're at truce with the French, so that's disappointing there. Who are our other rivals? Aragon. Okay, let's go over there and issue embargo. That will be fine. And then, as far as we're concerned, we still have one more space for a rival. I think what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and embargo the Mamelukes. I'd prefer to stay on Burgundy's good side if possible. And so, yeah, they should be fairly easily overtaken and give us some free power projection. So let's go ahead and do just that. And then we will also make sure, with our embargoes. Yeah, there we go. Now we can go ahead and issue that there as well. So that will help us out. Our rivals, sure, that's fine. Sending up a couple of our rebels here, which is no big problem. And you know what? Because we're in such a good position, I think we should go ahead and turn off our forts in our capital and surrounding areas. Save us a little bit of money because we're not making a great deal at this stage. We'll keep this one on here because of all of the devastation. And yeah, there's no devastation here either. So let's go ahead and turn that fort as well. Also, two things we can do. Let's go over to our subjects. We have them at 30% liberty desire. So what I was thinking we could do is, because we're a little bit strapped for cash, let's go ahead and siphon some of their income. Worsen relations by 100 is not exactly ideal, but we can still improve that. And a little bit of liberty desire isn't the end of the world, and that would give us cash. So we'll go ahead and do that. That's bringing them up a fair bit. I thought it only said 10 liberty desire. Well then, let's go ahead and enable support loyalists. That'll only cost us 2 ducats a month, which is easily paid off by us siphoning their income. So, oh, hang on a second, they're in debt. Right, so yes, we're going to go ahead and pay a small fee to keep them happy. And there we go. We've balanced all of that out, but are making more. So that's going to be helpful. And then from here, I think we can pretty much just sit back and relax for a little. We do happen to have a national decision. What is this? Designate Calais as the staple port. Ooh. As our sole point of import for the wool staple, we would improve our tax revenues dramatically. Okay, so that will cost us 40 admin power and 10 mercantilism, local trade power and taxes. I think we get a fair chunk of change from here as it is. Yeah. I suppose that's probably not too bad for only 40 admin power. Yeah, I think that we go ahead and do that, and that should also help us out with our, what do we call it? Estate agenda. So let's go ahead and make sure that we do that. That extra mercantilism will also help us out, and we can even sell titles. Okay, well, don't care too much about that. Although that money could be nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how that goes. With our diplomats, we should probably start doing a bit of something. I think, what do we want? We're going to want to go to war with France when our truce is over, which is in another 10 years. We do want to claim another personal union if we can. That would be very nice for our situation. And if we do that, we've also got a potential for a casus belli against Scotland. So should we be going ahead and trying to spy on them too? You know what, maybe not for now. Let's go ahead and instead, where is the right button? Here we go. Let's go ahead and start looking after our neighboring countries with the others. I think that's probably a reasonable point. We don't want them to be too upset with our wars, and the more, I believe, the happier they are, the less aggressive expansion will affect them. So we should probably do that, and then we'll also go with yeah, we'll go another one for another neighboring country. That'll be fine, and we'll keep one with Castile. That should be very good there. Alright, so we have a little bit more money. How close are we to our objective? We're currently sitting at 47%. Okay, and we need 50. Alright, trade efficiency would be very nice. Let's go ahead and see, what can we build? Can we build any buildings in here? Yes, we can go for a marketplace. I think that's probably going to be our best bet. But we'll quickly check the building thing here. LA would be third down the list. We'd gain more from London. London is in the right node, so I suppose we'll go ahead and pick that up. And hopefully that will help push us over the edge. If not, it shouldn't take us very long. By the time we do those top couple, we should be in a fairly comfortable position. Alright, also too, we should check out if there is much unrest. And we need to see... Oh no, where is my button? Oh, there we go. Unrest, how are we looking? Okay, we've got a little bit of unrest here in Scarborough, York. Okay, let's go ahead and get our troops to manage autonomous rebel suppression. We'll keep that going for a bit. Hopefully that helps us out if there's any trouble. And then with our real army, let's bring them down to our capital. You know what, you can just hang out over in Derby for a bit, and I think we'll go ahead and get you drilling. In fact, ooh, that may not be the best thing. We have our air there. Drilling does give us a chance of something going wrong. You know what? We're going to take our air off. There we go, just to make sure that he's surviving. At the moment, he's a pretty decent prospect. Not amazing as far as power, but he does also have that monthly war exhaustion. And speaking of which, we should probably drop this. Let's see, every month we drop 0.15, so that's every 8 months we drop 1. Well, actually, yeah, not quite that. 8 months, that'd take us, what, about 2.5, 3 years, give or take, to get rid of our war exhaustion. I think that'll be fine. No point in paying it off. We actively need to be working towards our technology. Yes, we're not ahead of time, which is unfortunate. Missing out on some bonuses there. And we do need to do that before Renaissance is becoming too penalizing. Now, the good thing for us is it seems that we are spreading the institution. Let's quickly see how fast. 0.29. You know what? How about we go to London and we go ahead and change the edict to the advancement effort. That should be fairly cheap since this is our capital state. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We want to be getting the institution as quickly as possible. Alright, Burgundy is at war. That's no big deal. In fact, we should probably go ahead and give ourselves some messages. Let's go to best guess. I think, yeah, we'll go ahead and collect them. Oh, and our building has built, and we did get that state agenda. Fantastic. Alright, I think at this point, too, we should probably go ahead and summon another diet, get the nobility back to being loyal. Our national unrest isn't ideal, nor is the manpower recovery speed, yeah, or our maximum manpower. So let's go ahead and summon one of those. Everybody is now back to happy. Now, let's see. We have a church. We could gain some extra base tax in London. That's pretty decent. That'll help. And then what else do we have? Ulster. Yeah, we could take that. But again, if we're saving for tech, we're probably not wanting to spend too much admin power on coring. And then there's the burgers for more marketplaces, and extra base production in Co. You know what? I think we'll probably go with the clergy. The burghers seem relatively happy at the moment. Clergy could go with a bit more. We could get in some other benefits. I think we'll go with that church, because that church is definitely going to make us a little bit of cash. So let's see, how much would a church cost? 101 ducats. We need... Are we surely we have one needed in London, or have we already got one? Or did I look at the wrong location? Build a house of worship in London. Okay, no, so I was right. Let's go... Oh, we're building a marketplace there. That's why we cannot see it. Okay, but I'm pretty sure at the end of the last episode we had a look, and it was around 0.2 ducats a month, which is quite respectable. So, yeah, we're just going to quickly go ahead and let that happen. Improvements in naval technology, go for Diplo or inflation. Yeah, we're going to pick up the inflation quite happily. More Diplo power is necessary. Trade disputes, that's no big deal. We're working slowly towards more papal influence. We have 8 per year. That's not terrible. Being papal control wouldn't be a bad idea either. Should we go ahead and see if we can take a chance? Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll hit that button twice. Hopefully that puts us in contention. Flanders, sure. Whatever, you can do whatever you want. Okay, and contacts in the Holy See. Lose admin power, and Kent will be the seat of a new cardinal. Or we gain 100 admin. Well, that's just a very simple solution. I would rather see it in our pocket than swing the other way. Alright, let's go. Fort clergy loses stability, tech cost goes up. That's not good. Or their loyalty goes down and we get tech discount. Well, considering the fact that we're losing a stability either way, and we have no heretics, go for the cheaper tech. Alright, that'll be fine. We'll stay as is for now. What is our current timeline for needing new tech? We'll have by 58 at this rate. Okay. Well, we have neighbor bonuses. We've renewed a couple of loans. That's not ideal. We're barely making any money at the moment. Okay, we need to get rid of some cost. And I think those mercenaries... Yeah, we don't need to pay for you right now. I would prefer to have a little bit of a stronger army, but 15,000 should do for now. We have a timer, a peace timer with our mine rivals. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, institution-wise, it's going to take us a bit, and we're probably going to need money. All right, London, let's also go ahead and make sure that we build your church. There we go. Taxation, 101. Okay, apparently we do not have 101 ducats. That'll give us, how much? 0.26. Yeah, that's quite a respectable church. That will give us some very good taxes. And I think that's not too bad. Alright, so money is going to be an issue for a little bit. Maybe... You know what? We'll see if maybe changing things with our subject here is a bit of an issue. Loyalists, minus 20%. We'd gain 2 ducats back per month if we did. Siphoned income has degraded a little fraction, so maybe we do... Yeah, we're back to safe. Siphoned income should slowly go down over time, I suppose. Hopefully it does. We did unfortunately hurt our reputation with them, but our diplomat should be trying to smooth things over. Hopefully soon we'll pick up another government reform and get some decent bonuses that way. Alright, high liberty desire... Oh dear. What have we got? 100%? How did that happen? Relative power... supporter of the and the supporter of Aragon. Okay, Aragon is trying to fix that up. Okay, that's not good. Well then, I suppose we're in a little bit of a pickle. Maybe we're gonna have to go to war with these guys just to break them from supporting anything. So let's see, that would be Burgundy and Savoy. We could call in Portugal. How many men would we have? Not enough. Yeah, and if we include Aragonese, okay, so it does include everybody who's could be called in. Yeah, we're not quite strong enough to deal with that at the moment, which is a little bit of a pickle. Let's go ahead and see with you guys. Transports, heavies. Can we go ahead and get you to do anything? Hunt pirates. That doesn't really help us. Oh well, we're just gonna have to chill out for a little bit. Maybe they'll try and break free, but I would hope they don't. In fact, yeah, we probably could have handled things a little bit better. And we could have prevented that, but oh well, it is what it is. At least our estates are loyal. We are making a little bit of money. We have not become the papal controller. That's fine. And we have a government reform. Okay, let's see. Here to noble privileges. Okay, so we have noble officer corps. Cavalry cost goes down. Yearly army tradition is improved. That's not bad. Recruiting generals increases loyalty of nobility by 2%. Huh. That's an interesting mechanic. We have strengthened noble privileges, extra manpower, and nobility influence goes up. That's not bad. That could be helpful. Curtail for extra taxes, fort maintenance, and then what is that? Stability cost and yearly legitimacy. Well, I think we're going to want as much manpower as possible, probably. Yeah, don't care about the cavalry cost. The army tradition is nice. The taxes are, well, they're mediocre. And port maintenance, I don't really think that matters to us. No, let's go ahead and we'll go for the manpower. The stronger we become and the quicker we get there, the better it is for us overall. Help us keep our rivals at bay. Yeah, I think that would be good. Okay, so what else have we got? You're going to be there for a while. Our loans are going to keep on ticking up over time until we can start to snowball or go to war. In fact, maybe if we did go to war, and not England, we want one of these guys. We don't have any CBs at this stage. Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to quickly try and get our... Oh wait, did we just get a declare war? Diplomatic insult, show superiority. There we go. We don't even need to take anything from them, but we can start to steal their money. That's not bad. Stability effects, -1 from our good relations. But that seems ridiculous. Okay, well maybe our relations will go down. But if that is the case, let's bring our army over there. We're going to make sure that we can, yeah, maybe we just go and do a couple of wars and beat up for some cash. And, yeah, save ourselves that way. Not the end of the world. And, in fact, we should check here. How's the devastation going? Okay, so about another half a year and we can turn that port off and save us some more money. Alright, we could sell titles. Maybe not even a terrible idea. But I think we'll stay as we are. Leinster declared war upon Desmond. That's fine. How are our relations? Still very good. Yeah, they don't want us to go to war with them. What about some of these other guys? No CB there. What about here? Declare war? No. We could probably drum one up fairly easily if we so desired. We don't need to use it. As in, we don't need to take the land. We could just go for the money. Yeah, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and bring... Who are you? You guys back. Yeah, we don't care about Scotland. We're going to go ahead and start by network over here. And in fact, we're going to get rid of both of our neighborly ones. We may as well go to as many wars as possible if viable. So let's go ahead and build spy network here as well. At least we'll have claims. What are these? Access from Scotland. Who are you at war with? You're at war with a bunch of people. Honestly, sure, we'll let you do it. I don't really care. 3 leagues. We'll help out. And then, yeah, sure, why not? That keeps people fairly happy. Not that we really care about whether they're in our lands or not. Alright, Austria is a great power. Interesting. And we did get our extra base tax in London, so that will do very nicely. In fact, that 0.26 is probably going to have improved by just a fraction. Yeah, alright. So, what else can we do from here? We're not going to go ahead and summon a diet. We can't do that for another couple of years. And we cannot take any land for a couple more either. In fact, what we do need to do is we just need to get our crown land up so we can afford to get some extra modifiers. I think we gain some extra taxes and maximum absolutism and a few other things along the way. So that would be helpful. Alright, marketplaces and churches. What do we... Oh, well, our... okay, so our monthly balance is going up by 8.5. That's not too bad. Interest we should probably deal with, but half a ducat a month isn't too serious. Now let's go ahead and see. Churches. We have 0.16. Trade in Bordeaux seems reasonable. Alright, let's check out our economy and see how we're doing. We have trade. We're making, what's that? 10 ducats a month. Oh, that's not bad. Alright, so let's see. Taxation is 13. Trade is 10. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and I think we'll go with the trade. We'll keep building our way up there. Also, too, we do have the global trade institution eventually. And so if we can control that and dominate, that would be very, very beneficial. So I think it's worth stacking. Alright, manpower-wise, we are now making a fair bit. Well, making a little bit, so we're at least getting stronger. Regrettably lost excommunicated from Provence. Those guys... okay, apparently annoyed the Pope. But that's not a real problem. Not for us anyway. Harsh life on the ocean. We're going to lose a couple of sailors. Oh no. Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, hang on a second. Did we turn off this fort? No, we didn't. Get rid of that. That'll be fine. And I think we're good there too. There we are. All of our forts are mothballed. That will help bring in a little bit of extra cash. Yeah, almost 10 ducats a month. That is fairly respectable with an army at full maintenance. Yeah, and in a couple of months, we should be able to get our spy network to a point where we can go to war and pick up some nice and easy cash. For more reparations, we don't need to worry about our aggressive expansion because we won't be expanding. We're just going to be going for money to gain... sorry, we're going to war to gain money. That's it, yeah. Industrial military complex, start them early. We'll go again, more inflation, more admin power. We're how far behind? Not too far, but it's still not good. If we can get an idea group, that could be rather helpful. What have we got here? We have reject authority, loses stability and clergy becomes unhappy. Or stability cost modifier goes up. I think what we do is I think we're going to pick up the stability modifier. We're not we're not going to be spending our stuff for at least another couple of years. We need to have enough to take tech, get the institution. Yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and follow the recommendations of the clergy. Slightly annoying. I would prefer to be able to stab up. That would help us with our with the institution spread as well. That would be very good, but unfortunately, it just is what it is. We are up to 4.08 per month. That is very good to see. So we've almost embraced it in London. Yeah, that will that'll be a good chunk of our development that has the institution. So we may even be able to purchase ourselves an institution soon. So let's go ahead and see exactly where we sit in that regard. 89. Okay, we'll just give it a couple more months. Oh, and there is also the spy network as well, but we'll just finish here. What is that? Yeah, 2 more months. 1 and 2. There we go. Okay, so that's, yeah, a fair chunk. We don't really need to worry about too much. In fact, we may not even pay for it at all. We have what's 1, so that'll take a couple of years. Again, something fairly similar. 0.26. 1.26, sorry. What is slowing us down? Is there anything that we can get to modify it? A European province development post 1500. No, that's not going to happen, and it's not over 20 either. Alright, well, you know what? I think what we'll do is we might spend a little bit of money here. I'm going to go ahead and set you to advancement effort as well. This should be a fair chunk of our... Oh, actually, you know what? We should even check out this location if we're already paying for a... 0.8. That's fairly dodgy. 4.2... Oh, 2.38. That's not bad at all. European 10 Cardinal Spread Institution. Okay. Well, that would be 2 that would get it. You know what? We're just going to go with no edict for now. We can save our cash there, and in fact, we should probably do the same over here. In fact, yeah, we'll go no edict there. Save us a couple of ducats. We should also probably check. Evan is their own, that's fine. Henry has died. Oh no, our heir is gone. That is sad news. That is very sad news. Okay, well, hopefully King Henry VII of York should be fine for now. He's only 39. And maybe we'll roll a better leader. Actually, you know what we could do? Missionary strength. Did we get a new guy here? No, that's 3 ducats a month. We don't want that. What about trade efficiency guy? We did get 1. That'd be 3 ducats a month. That's fairly expensive. Stage is 35. It's probably not terrible. But I think we'll hold off just for now. And then over here, what have we got? Yeah, still 0.77. Yeah, that's the same. Morale of armies or reinforced speed. I think neither one of those particularly matter, so I think we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and pick up our supplies. Let's go ahead and fabricate claim. Sure, that one will do. And then we'll do the same over here as well. Okay, so now that we have claims, we can go to war. I will go ahead and... Hang on a second. Yeah, these are the 2. If we were to go to war, we need to have a... yeah, so we'd fight Scotland. I don't really care to do at the moment. So what about you guys? Yeah, you guys are smaller. Second. Surely I can read a map right. Tyrone, declare war. Stability effect? Okay, maybe we need to wait. Maybe we need to wait just a little. Yeah, let the month tick over and see. Alright, if we were to declare war, yeah, there we go. We can do that. That's nice and easy. We're only facing 12,000 men in total. Yeah, we can handle that. Let's go ahead and go to war. We need all the cash that we can gain. You know what? We should also probably go ahead and pick up a general. I'm not going to give our rule a command. Yeah. Alright, so a 4012. Not exactly ideal. We're not looking for fire value just yet, but I guess the siege will work. Let's go ahead and declare that war. We'll conquest you guys. We'll piece these guys out separately for cash. Thank you kindly. And let's go ahead and fight the Irish, which I feel should be fairly easy. Oh, there we go. 4,000 men, no big deal. Alright, that's not too bad. And you know what? We'll just chill out. Do they have access? No, they don't. Excellent. Oh, that in that case, let's go ahead and we'll quickly stack the other army, just so we're maintaining as much strength as possible. It is a bad terrain fight, but it is what it is. I don't really care. Let's go ahead and see the siege. What do we need? 3,000 men. And that'll be about the same for the others. So let's go ahead and collect our men. I will go ahead and break off the cavalry. And then here, and then half of the infantry can move over there. And we can defend fairly easy from this point forwards. You know what? I think that's a pretty good spot to finish for today. We'll come back and we'll finish that war with a couple of those little Irish miners. And yeah, we'll shake them down for a little bit of money. So if you do want to see the rest of the Anglophile achievement, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.